we're live.
Good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 89. I'm Pete Braley along with my co-host, the executive producer, show creator, the executive director, and the guy who whooped my butt in fantasy football. That would be my son, Matt.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
In his quest to keep this, he is...
Yes. I'm on a 5... Don't tell anybody.
What?
I'm on a 5-game winning streak.
Are you really?
I lost the first 2 games of the season, won the next 5.
Okay, we won't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
No, we won't tell anybody.
All right.
On top of that, he also beat me in our weekly picks here. But
Yes.
we'll talk about that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah. We have a great show planned for you today. Of course, our goal is always to just start your day off on a positive note. So if you enjoy what we do here, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. Just click on that bell. We are obviously live weekdays here on YouTube, but we're also available on all of your favorite podcast apps. And don't forget to reach out. You can reach us anytime. You can call 774-473-9910 and leave us a voicemail about whatever's going on in your life, or a Feel Good Friday story, or to wish somebody happy birthday, or shout out happy anniversary. Coming up today, could Florida save Christmas? At what age do you feel the most stress? Some easy steps you can take to make yourself more attractive. And go ahead and eat those fries today. All right, we have those stories and more coming up. Here we are, even though we don't do Mondays.
We don't.
We just...
This is kind of like the only thing we do on Monday.
Yeah. We come down, we chat.
Yeah.
And we just kind of goof off the rest of the day. So
Say a bunch of nonsense, you know. Yeah.
I don't do Mondays.
Yeah.
So I do have to say, it is raining this morning. It is dark this morning.
It is. It's extremely... For a second, I thought you were pranking me. I thought you woke me up too early. Because I came downstairs, I was like, wait, we didn't switch the clocks.
No, not yet. No.
Why is it so dark? I was like, I'm not supposed to wake up yet.
Gail, if you're with us, I thought of you this morning because it would have been so nice just to pull that comforter up and stay there a little longer.
Yeah.
But we're up. We're moving. This is the kind of day you like, though, right? You like rainy
I love days like this. Yeah.
Good. Then you can take Charlie out after the show.
No, that's not what I meant by I love days like this.
Yeah. So the Red Sox were eliminated Friday night. It seems like it was so long ago. They had more success than just about anyone expected this year.
That's true. Yeah.
So, you try to keep reminding yourself of that, but it stinks when they make it that far. Looking on the bright side, we should get plenty of sleep now, right? There's no reason for us to be up late all those nights.
It was the Astros, That's what
You're
really
just
hurts me.
frustrated with the
It
Astros?
hurts me inside that the Astros beat us,
So now you're rooting for the Braves, I guess.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right. World Series starts tomorrow night in Houston. Welcome to Monday, October 25th. We have 6 days until Halloween, 13 days until we change the clock, so not yet. 31 days until Thanksgiving, 56 days until somebody's birthday,
Hey.
and 61 days until Christmas.
Nice.
Today is National Greasy Food Day. That's why I said go ahead and eat the fries.
Ah, okay. What are we doing for dinner?
What are we doing today?
Well, sounds like we got to go get some French fries.
Chicken patties with fries.
Yeah, I do like
with fries.
I do like me a chicken patty.
Although it is not the healthiest of choices, every once in a while, it's okay to fry up some chicken, have some French fries, bacon, hash browns. We all like a treat in our regular diet. It is also Sourest Day. This has nothing to do with eating Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
If life is giving you lemons, or if you feel like a grumpy Gus, this day is for you. Didn't we have National Grouch Day just the other day?
Apparently the grouches are taking over.
And it's also Chucky the Notorious Killer Doll Day.
Nice.
For those who aren't Chucky fans, you have a pass, but all others, get your popcorn and beverages of choice and hit play, watching Chucky. Some who celebrate actually dress up like Chucky.
Oh, that's creepy.
That would be.
Yeah. I've never seen it.
I haven't either. It's not. I'm not into horror movies.
All right, so chicken patties and Chucky tonight. Chucky chicken patties.
Got to do it for the show.
Yeah.
On the date book, on this day in 1780, John Hancock becomes the first governor of Massachusetts. On this day in 1870, postcards were first used. Do they make them anymore? Again,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, when we go into in Virginia Beach. On this day in 1964, the Rolling Stones appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show for the first time. 1 year later, the Stones released Get Off My Cloud. And on this day in 1978, another movie I've never seen, Halloween, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, in her film debut, was released.
We got a lot of movies to watch.
Celebrity birthdays. The artist Pablo Picasso was born on this day in 1881. Comedian Minnie Pearl was born in 1912. She died in 1996. Her phrase was, howdy. Singer Helen Reddy was born in 1941. She died last year. Basketball's Dave Cowan, 73. Samantha Bee, 52. Pedro Martinez is 50 today. And Katy Perry is 37. Do we have, I see we have some folks in the chat.
We do. Let's see.
Check in.
Justin's here. Abby's here. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Abby said, don't forget to like the stream. Yeah, everybody like the stream.
Everybody.
Thank you, Abby.
I hate to be a pest, but like it every day, too.
Yes.
You know, don't just say, well, I liked
That'd
it
be cool.
once.
Yeah.
You know, every day would be cool.
That'd be awesome. But, I mean, hey, if you don't want to, if you're against it, then by all means, don't press it.
You do you.
Just know that I still love you. You thought I was going to say something else. Let's see. Dana said Monday. Oye. Dana's always got the sounds in the chat. Morning, gents. Thank God for coffee. Amen to that.
Yes.
Val's here. Good morning, Val.
Hello.
Miss Mary Jane's here. Good morning. Gail's here. Morning. Dana said Turkey Day, best day of the year. Debatable.
Why? Christmas?
I love Christmas.
Yeah, I do too. I think the reason people really like Thanksgiving is because there's no gift giving with it.
Yeah.
You know, there's no pressure of
No, I know a lot of people that like Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving.
Right.
But I think it's a bold statement to say that it beats out Mr. Santa Claus.
Mr. Ho Ho Ho.
Yeah. I don't know. Just saying. And Abby says Grouches are taking the holidays from the bald guys. Or are the Grouches all bald and they're just trying to take over the year?
That could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you had a nice weekend. Let us know in the chat if you did anything special this weekend. Priscilla and I took Charlie to Fort Rodman, Fort Tabor. I never know what its name is.
I've never heard it as Fort Rodman.
There's like two forts there.
Oh,
so,
I didn't know that.
Fort Tabor, Fort Rodman. It was built in the 1860s, and it has seen many uses. They really fixed it up and put in walking paths and bike paths in the early 2000s, and it's a gem. Do we have a picture of... There they are.
We do.
There's Charlie on the left, walking off the bike path.
There's Charlie on the left. There's Charlie in the middle. There's Charlie on the right. Yeah.
You can see the fort in the middle there. It's like 3 stories tall. So it was a beautiful day Saturday. You can see it. Blue skies. It was warm.
You can't say not a cloud in the sky because there's one. There's one cloud.
That's right.
I believe that's
right.
a stratus. Is that a stratus cloud?
Wow.
I have no idea.
I'm impressed we've been offered that.
I think it is, but yeah. I have no idea.
They also have a terrific military museum there that you should, if you ever come for a visit, those of you that are out of town, if you ever come for a visit, you know, if you're going to sleep over on the couch, we should go there, take you to Fort Rodman. The fort dates back to the 1860s. A little housekeeping here. Friday, we asked, what country would you most like to visit? And we got quite a few posts on Facebook. Diane said most of the USA, but I'm also going to Quebec. The UK, a couple voted for Ireland. Janice agrees with me and chose Italy. Rita and Larry both say New Zealand. That's cool.
Yeah.
New Zealand. Gary L., not Gary in the chat, but Gary L. says, what country would you like to visit? He says, this one, top to bottom, left to right. That's cool. I would like to see parts of our country.
I would just like to say I said California and you gave me a bunch of hate. I was just trying to crack a joke. These people are legit saying inside the country. They're getting no hate.
Did I give you a bunch of hate?
Yeah, a little bit.
A
little bit.
Sorry.
I thought California was funny. It was not.
Sorry.
I'm just saying.
Carol picks Greece. Maureen said Ireland, and she said all of the places Christ walked in the Middle East. That's true. That would be so cool to go to like the Garden of Gethsemane. You know what I mean, right? And Dana wondered if he could choose all of the above.
That would take some time. That would take some time, Dana.
He did like everybody's suggestions. Today's random question, let us know in the chat. What chore do you absolutely hate doing? What chore do you absolutely hate doing? We've heard people complain about laundry. The bathroom.
Laundry's quick. I don't hate laundry all that much. No.
Okay. So what chore do you hate? All right, let us know in the chat. Think about it for you.
Yes.
We'll come back to this later. All right. For Justin, who has been saying, hey, guys, what about the other football team in New England? The New England Revolution won the Supporters Shield recently. And I had to look it up. Studio dog Charlie's here, by the way.
He's a big Rebs fan.
He is, yeah.
Charlie.
The Supporters Shield is an annual award that is given to the Major League Soccer team with the best regular season record. So this year it goes to the New England Revolution. And Justin, did I get that right? Hopefully.
He did say, come on, Rebs. So
all right.
No corrections so far.
So far. The morning is still young. In the news today, Florida could save Christmas. A port authority in Florida is inviting cargo ships that are waiting to dock in California to divert via the Panama Canal to Florida, where there are no backlogs. The Jacksonville Port Authority said they have the solution to an unprecedented logjam at the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, where the backups are slowing commerce ahead of this busiest time of the year. The Port Authority says the cargo ships should take the 7-day trek through the Panama Canal to Jacksonville, where they can unload their goods.
It's like when a company does something really bad, I don't know, has a big recall or something,
right.
and to save face, they donate to charity. Florida's like trying to save face from all the bad stories. They're like, you know what? We're going to save Christmas, and Hallmark is going to make a movie about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some guy with the mullet saving Christmas.
Yep.
What was that character that used to be Ernest? Do you remember that? Ernest
vaguely.
Saves Christmas, things like that?
Vaguely, yeah.
A remote private island off the coast of Maine is on sale for $339,000. The island features a 540-square-foot, fully furnished two-room cottage. You have a picture of it, actually.
I do, yeah.
Isn't that, doesn't that look like the home of your dreams? It is a 540-square-foot, fully furnished two-room cottage, complete with an outhouse, which you can see on the bottom, and it does come with Wi-Fi. So,
see, I'm intrigued.
Are you?
But, I mean, it seems kind of cool. But my only thing is, I mean, climate change. That sea level's rising. How long are you going to have that house for?
And is that picture in the middle, is that low tide or is that high tide? That could be.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's $339,000. So there you go. The one downfall is the cottage doesn't have a shower or a bathtub.
See, that's where you get me. I like taking showers.
Yeah.
I take a lot of showers. I was seriously interested until I read that.
The realtor says the property is best suited for someone who is a nature enthusiast or a kayaker, as well as someone who doesn't mind going without a shower.
See, no. That last one, you get me.
$339,000
for an island. You could say you own an island.
Yeah.
I mean, people probably think something a little bigger. But
yeah, right.
They don't need to know that.
No. Also in Maine, motorists, or actually if you're going to Maine, motorists traveling through Maine will pay more in tolls starting in November as the state looks to make up the revenue lost during the pandemic. I'm not sure how I feel about this because it wasn't our fault we didn't visit Maine. We couldn't visit Maine for a while, right? The state is facing a $60 million shortfall caused by less traffic during the pandemic. The Turnpike Authority is increasing toll prices November 1st for the first time in 9 years.
I was going to say just walk there, but do you have to pay tolls if I wanted to walk my way over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, you think I got to pay a toll to do that?
Why don't we ask next time we go down?
Yeah, then we'll just poke our head out.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, I want to walk it from here. Well, how much would that cost me? Do you at least get a discount? I would hope. I would hope you get a discounted toll.
Of course, Mom goes through the Easy Pass lane, so you'd have to ask real quick.
Yeah. I guess the solution for the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, we could bring a boat.
Yes.
Yeah, we could
we could do
right,
that.
right alongside and just stare at the toll lady and, flip her off. Just be like, you're not getting my money.
There used to be a ferry that took cars across. I was reading the history of that, and there used to be, because I think it was only built in the 60s. So, yeah, they used to have ferries, or you had to go around, which can make
that's like an extra 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, so added on to the 12 we have. And finally in the news, Lego is coming out with a Home Alone set just in time for the holidays. People will be able to recreate and set up popular scenes from the movie. ranging from Kevin versus the Wet Bandits, the bathroom mirror screaming time, and Kevin ziplining to the backyard treehouse.
Ah.
How much does this one cost? Remember?
That's true.
He liked the Titanic idea.
Yep.
This set has close to 4,000 pieces. It'll go on sale November 1st, starting at $250. A little more reasonable.
I know. The sad part is that's actually more reasonable.
A little more reasonable.
But I'm still not going to buy it.
At what age do you feel the most stressed? All right, new survey in Life says the average American feels the most stressed at 36 years old.
I got some time.
You got some time?
But if you're the most stressed then, so it just gets, there's more stressful than now?
It's going to build until you're 36. And
so I take that back. That doesn't sound good.
No.
I have time, but it's just going to keep going up.
Now, for those of us who are past that point, I would kind of agree. You know, I was thinking back because we would have been in the thick of it, right? With the kids and their activities. So trying to get here and there, pay for vacations. It might have been.
I've been on TikTok too long. When you said into the thick of it, all I thought of was the Backyardigans song that's been going around TikTok. Well, this was a while ago. This isn't really a trend anymore.
Oh, right.
Into the thick of it. Anyways,
into the thick of it.
Back to you.
75% of those surveyed have become more aware of the link between physical and mental or emotional stress. Respondents say they've retired some of their old methods of de-stressing, like drinking and eating junk food. The most popular forms, how do you deal with stress? The most popular ways nowadays include listening to music.
Yeah, okay.
Exercising, I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
And watching movies or television.
There it is. That's mine.
That's yours?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest stressors, money issues.
Life.
Followed closely by family problems and a high workload. So, yeah.
And
life.
sports. Why is sports not in there? The Red Sox have given me more stress than I can even deal with.
That was another benefit that I can see from the Sox being eliminated is we aren't going to have our blood pressure going up all these
I guess,
games,
but don't you live for that?
Yeah, edge of your seats,
That's why those last couple games were so depressing because they weren't even close.
No hits. What happened to our bats?
We scored 3 runs, I think, in the last 3 games.
Did Houston really find a way to shut us down?
I mean, there's cheating allegations. But I mean,
whole whistling thing.
Well, I didn't hear the whistles personally, so I don't really know much on the topic. But I do think that it stinks if you're the Astros. This is the only time I'm not even getting sympathetic because I F the Astros. But from this point forward, for a long time, anytime you succeed, there's going to be they probably cheated.
Yeah,
that's the first thing we all said when they beat us. We were like, they probably cheated.
I watched a 4-part thing on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Don't tell your mother. A 4-part thing on TikTok about how Jose Altuve did not cheat. He didn't cheat, but he keeps getting accused of cheating.
The reason why I can't trust Altuve is that one footage when he hit the game-winning home run against the Yankees, and he's running down the third baseline, and he's yelling to his teammates, "Don't rip my shirt off! Don't rip my shirt off!" And when the broadcaster asked him afterwards in the interview, he was like, "Why were you saying don't rip my shirt off?" And he was like, I don't know. He said something about.
Well, first he kind of laughed. He was like, well, I got in trouble last time for my wife.
Yeah, and it's like, what?
And then
I'm pretty sure he had an undershirt.
And then it turned into he had a bad tattoo.
So where's the? That's the reason I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Altuve, Correa, they're scheming. They're doing stuff. I don't like it.
And before anyone says, yeah, but look at Alex Cora. Alex has owned up to it.
Yeah.
He has apologized. He was suspended for a year. And I saw an interview recently where he says, I made a bad decision. Okay. It was the worst decision I never should have done it. I'm sorry. So, I mean, he owned up to it. But these other guys, they're like, either no comment or I'm no cheat.
Bad tattoo. What? Shut up.
I see we have some conversations going on here.
Let's see. We do have some chore things. Gary did say for the Rebs, the first time in team history that they won.
Oh, they got the supporter shield?
Let's see. Gary said it means the playoffs run through Foxborough.
Oh, so home field advantage.
We going to a game?
Cool.
Or what's good?
All right.
Let's see. A lot of chores. Diane did say, "Good morning. I have just arrived from my undisclosed location. Can't wait to share with you after a nap. I will type it and email it or something later today. But I need to talk to my financial manager."
Wow. So we're going to have the getaway with the vat of...
I will have to re-listen to the voicemail because I don't know if she classified, like, if she wins a certain amount of money, she's taking us all out. I'm pretty sure she just said if she won anything, she was taking. So, I mean, if you won $10, Diane, I'll be waiting for my vat of mashed potatoes. So we'll see.
For $10.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that voicemail, I have a transcript of it. So that's a legal document, I believe.
Do you want to be more attractive? Who doesn't, right? Recently, a Reddit user asked, what are the simplest things to do to make you look more attractive? People came through with some solid tips, so let's check them out. Number 1 is having good posture makes you more attractive. I automatically sat up straighter as I read that.
Oh, nice.
Having good posture makes you more attractive. Number 2, shower and cut your fingernails. A shocking amount of people don't do this.
That's just a given, right?
And it baffles my mind.
Yeah, that should just be a given.
Yeah, to shower and cut your nails whenever they need. Number 3 is you should wear clothing that fits. I can't stress this enough. You don't need name brands or flashy clothes. A solid color t-shirt, almost said something else. A solid color t-shirt and jeans that fit properly will get you somewhere.
That's my go-to.
All right.
T-shirt and jeans.
Number 4 is very similar. It says wear clothes that fit well. Even expensive clothes can look like crap if they don't fit your frame and body type. True. The fit is everything. It accentuates the positives and it minimizes the negatives. So I always felt that way, you know. Once you find a good tailor, oh, you're set. As long as he doesn't go out of business or so. Number 5, despite all the tips about hygiene, you can still be ugly, dirty, and unpleasant on the inside.
Ooh. See that? I mean, I think that's the... Besides showering, I don't even think showering needs to be on the list, but that's one I definitely agree with. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, you do you, whatever makes you happy. But if that's one you definitely gotta do. Have a good attitude.
Check your attitude. That is the most simple thing that anyone can do. Number 6 is for men. The advice is to moisturize daily after showering. Accent your beard to fit your face. I try. Drink 2 liters or more of water each day. Exercise. Hold eye contact with people. Refer to people by their name. Take up a hobby you're passionate about and subsequently be able to talk about it with passion. That's a whole list of stuff. Huh?
Did everyone take notes?
I agree with a lot of those. You know, do not slouch goes back to posture and everything. But
I think it's a good list because it's not like, I don't know. It's not like negative in any way, most of them.
No.
You know, it's not like, get this hairstyle. Because if you have bangs, Karen, no, it doesn't like judge it. It's good things. You know, shower.
Got a few more. Where am I? 7. Brush your teeth twice a day. Floss too.
Another good one. I would say more than twice a day.
Check in with your isn't it supposed to be 3 times a day?
I don't know. I do it, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 times a day.
But at least twice, okay? And check in with your dentist once in a while. Clean, healthy teeth are fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your dentist is going to yell at you, though. Get ready for that.
Have you gone since you've been on this flossing schedule?
I'm still going. I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens.
Because if she says you're not flossing enough, you can go every day.
I will get up out of the chair and fight her, you know, with words, obviously. I'm not going to physically attack my dentist.
Right.
But yeah, we'll see.
Drunk spike that drill.
I'm going to have timestamps somehow of my flossing.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, you tell me if I've been flossing.
Next on the list of how to be more, how to
more attractive.
More attractive, yeah. Stop self-deprecating yourself. This is so true. This is another big one.
Is that like making fun of yourself?
Yeah, making fun of you, putting yourself down. You know, like, I don't know, doing something. Well, that's just me. I always lose.
Oh, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. I think you can do it in a funny way. I feel, yeah. Like,
I think so.
I think I try.
You've done it in a funny way.
I try and pick on myself in a funny way, but I'm never like looking for pity. Like, my life is so sad. Yeah. The Red Sox lost. Yeah. Somebody give me a hug.
You're like that.
But somebody really give me a hug. The Red Sox lost.
Who's that character from Charlie Brown that always has a cloud and rain over his head? Remember that?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Next is have a skincare routine. At its most basic, wash with a gentle, non-drying cleanser. Oh. Moisturize with something simple and fragrance-free. Oh. And wear sunscreen during the day to protect from wrinkles and skin cancer.
I know they say you should wear sunscreen like all the time.
Yeah.
For me, that's just a tough thing to comprehend. Like for me, it's like sunscreen when you're going to the beach or you're staying outside for a long time.
You should wear it in the winter though if you're going skiing.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that gets me about moisturizing and all this stuff is if you go to CVS or Walgreens, wherever you go, and you walk into the aisle, it's like a whole aisle of stuff. And I stand there going,
yeah.
What should I buy?
Yep. I know. I tried to. I was looking for something the other day, and I tried to look it up. You try and look up like, what's the best? I'll use this as an example. What's the best face wash? You got to be careful because the first like 18 posts are all ads for face wash brands who are obviously trying to get you to buy theirs. And it's like, guys, what's the best one? Which one's a scam?
Just tell me.
Somebody tell me.
Next, always get good sleep. It will make you look fresher. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the hardest on the list.
But my problem last night was I woke up like, I don't know, half a dozen times last night. Mm-hmm. Just woke up and was like, okay, I don't have to get up yet. So I'll go back to bed.
That doesn't happen to me too often. Like once I'm asleep, I'm asleep.
Number 12 is clean or iron your clothes. Ironing is not really a thing, I noticed.
Clean, again, I thought that was implied.
Right.
Yeah.
It should be. But I actually wrote a blog about this once, about how when I was down south, both Sarah and Doug, I did spend time at each house, they have an ironing board and iron, but they hardly ever use it. They told me, well, that's why there's a wrinkle-free setting on the dryer, Dad. But still,
I don't think, does our dryer have that one?
I'm not sure. We still iron clothes. Yeah. I think they don't look iron. They don't look good unless they're ironed. So. Number 13, smiling and finding a type of jewelry that you like. Personally, when I noticed that I don't wear any jewelry and started doing that, even if it's a small earring or a simple bracelet, I felt my appearance was more put together and more noticeable.
Don't you dare go get your ears pierced after this.
Well, you wouldn't see them.
That's not an excuse.
You wouldn't see them.
If you get a dangly, one that dangles enough.
I can understand smiling, though. That makes you approachable. Number 14, breathe through your nose, not your mouth. Mouth breathing will literally deform your face if it's a habit.
I've never heard of that.
How?
I would say that it'd be weird if you walk up to someone and they're just like, hi. Like, that's just weird.
I'm an Aquarius. How about you? And finally, this might go directly against what everyone else is suggesting, but a Reddit user said, stop giving a blank if someone finds you attractive or not.
Amen to that.
Hey, you do your thing.
I think that's the only important one on the list, besides showering, brushing your teeth, and cleaning your clothes.
And having a good attitude.
Yes. Yeah. I think if you get those, clean your clothes. Like, just wash your clothes.
Yeah, wash your clothes.
The only thing, how often how many times do you wear jeans before you wash them?
2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm same. What about everybody else? I know people that just, don't wash jeans.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, no. Clean your clothes, which should be a given. Shower, another, that's just obvious. Yep. Don't care about whether you're attractive or not. Just shower to shower.
Clean yourself.
Yeah, good attitude, but then also don't care.
Yep.
Good list.
That's a good question. How often do you wash your jeans?
Yeah, look at this. 2 random questions today.
In the same day.
Yeah. Ironically,
a Reddit user also in another post asked, what's easier when you're unattractive?
Interesting.
What's easier when you're unattractive? The replies included being single without being questioned why.
Interesting.
Being left alone is easier when you're unattractive. Someone else said literally everything. I can go to the store without worrying that I'm going to be hit on or anything like that. I haven't dated in 17 years, so I don't have to worry about running into a significant other or who they're dating. Is that something you would be proud of?
I'm going to go ahead and say that this list was written by someone who is attractive. Like, I'm getting like popular girl in high school vibes that wrote this and is like,
oh, okay.
Is like, oh my God, it's so easy being ugly like me because I can go out and nobody hits on me. But
check this one out. Finding a partner who actually cares about you and not just about your appearance. So that's cool.
Yeah, right? This is just a weird list.
A woman said being friends with the opposite sex is easier if you're unattractive. She says, I love having some guy friends. If you're not attractive, you won't make their girlfriends jealous.
I feel like whoever wrote this list needs a little bit more confidence. We got to work on your confidence.
Yeah. And finally, someone said being funny. Lots of material to work with if you aren't unattractive.
True, I guess.
Our fascinating fact for today. The world record for the longest stare without blinking is 40 minutes and 59 seconds.
I kind of felt like it would be longer.
They just missed 41 minutes. Really? I was surprised at that.
It's always random. It's always like the longest time someone's gone. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example now.
Holding their breath.
Sure. And it's like 7 days. And you're like, how is that humanly possible? Like, that's the way I feel about world records.
But how can you not blink for almost 41 minutes?
I don't know.
Wow.
You gotta see. I would have to take my contacts out to even try.
All right. So, did you say we have answers to our random?
We do.
Our random question: what chore do you absolutely hate doing?
Yes. Do you want me to go to these first?
Yes. Go to those.
All right. Let's see.
I have a Charlie here.
Let me get to the top here. Val says dishes. Hate doing dishes.
Yeah. I just love having that. I try to cram everything I can into that dishwasher.
I know. Every now and then Trish will be like, oh, this doesn't go in the dishwasher. I'm like, why not? She's like, it takes up too much space. I'm like, watch me.
Or her big thing is she doesn't put pots and pans in the dishwasher.
Couldn't be me.
And I'm like, there's a setting right here for pots and pans. You know.
She also says that like it doesn't get all the like if you're cooking pasta or something,
it doesn't get all of
But if you do a good job soaking it before,
right,
it's all about It's all about the process. You cook the food. Right when you're done, you put it in the sink. You let it soak while you're eating.
Yep.
Then after, dump it out. Everything should be out. Come on, Trish.
The world.
My name's not Trish.
Yes.
The world, according to that.
Yes. Let's see. Abby said hanging clothes. I have no reason why. I just hate doing it.
Okay.
I don't mind hanging clothes. I hung up some clothes yesterday.
So this is putting them away after you've washed them.
Took me probably 10 minutes tops.
Okay.
I don't see laundry. I don't have beef with laundry.
I don't mind doing because I'm doing something else while I'm doing the laundry.
You put laundry in, you forget about it for 45 minutes. When it's done in the washing machine, you switch it, you forget about it for an hour. I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I can do the folding.
Kat says dusting or cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah, cleaning the bathroom has to be. To me, that's the worst.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. To be honest, I don't really clean the bathroom. That's always been Trish's job.
I don't either.
She's like, I'll take care of the bathroom. You guys do this.
Yeah.
We're like, all right, deal.
It's a system that's worked.
Yeah.
So
Justin said cutting the grass. I like it, but it gets tedious having to do it every week when you're not in the mood. 100%.
You don't like it either.
For me, it would be cutting the grass.
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy it. Maybe it's because of the yard we have. Like, it's a very frustrating yard. We've talked about this before. It's not symmetrical. You don't. Right. It's very like unpleasing to have to cut the grass. Like, there's one side of the house where there's a bunch of bushes and trees, and so you're just like, there's no easy way. You can't go up down. You're like going all around, sideways sometimes. Like, don't like it.
And he keeps trying to put off what he thinks will be the last cut of the season. Last cut of the season. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to let go one more week, and then that's probably going to last one.
Everybody hates when summer ends. You just need to look for the positives. For me, it's not having to cut the grass anymore. Because then the winter landscaping activity is shoveling snow. And what are you doing that? Like maybe 3, max of 5 times a year? I'll take those odds.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that.
I think
cutting grass for me.
The worst year we had was recently. It was 2015, where you might have had like 5 storms.
Yeah. Let's see if we have some more here. I know there was some down here. Let's see. Diane says washing windows in and outside. How often are you supposed to wash windows? Is it on an as needed basis?
We do spring cleaning and fall cleaning.
Oh, fall cleaning's coming up?
I know. I haven't heard her talk about that.
I think it's because the weather has been throwing us all off.
Yeah, it's been summer
Yeah.
for all of October and September.
Yep. Let's see if does anyone have any more?
My answer would be cleaning the bathroom, and I don't do it. So I'm just trying to think, what is it? I do dusting. I don't mind the dusting, like Kat said, dusting. Cleaning the kitchen can be only because there's so many gadgets,
Yeah.
And I tend to move them. I'll just move everything onto the dining room table so that I can clean.
See, I don't mind dusting. I dust my room and the studio here.
Right.
And to me, like I really hate when there's dust on my like electronics and stuff. It makes everything look a lot crappier. So I like dusting because then there's no more crappiness.
Yes.
Matt's words. Thank you for coming. Abby said shoveling 3 to 5 times a year can't relate. That's true.
Yeah.
That is very a geographically specific statement I made.
For those that don't know, Abby lives in Vermont.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Where they have 2 times a year. They have snow and not snow season.
That's about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus, you guys get like 8 feet of snow. I don't even know how you guys are alive, to be honest. I thought every year you guys just get buried alive with snow. Like, I don't really understand how that works.
And then suddenly they miraculously appear in the spring.
Yeah, that's like,
It's great.
thought you guys were gone.
They pop up through snow.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, is it? They're like, they are, Groundhog Day was named after these people. They pop up and they're like, yep, nope, winter's over.
Okay.
We're good to go. Let's see. Val did say no dishwasher in my house.
Oh.
That's not a good world to live in.
I feel
Come on, Val.
I feel for you.
Gail said, I don't put my stainless steel cookware in the dishwasher. My mama worked really hard to buy that set for me. I take care of it like I would take care of her. I also don't put knives in the dishwasher.
Okay.
So Trish also says not to put knives. What's the reason behind that?
We don't put the steak knives.
Yeah, what's the reason behind that?
Um,
It cleans them.
I've
never seen a flaw in a steak knife that I've put in the dishwasher.
It might also be the stainless steel thing, or
What's the issue? I also don't.
I don't know.
Because there's a certain like powder or something you're supposed to put on or something like that on the bottom of pans. Is that what it is?
And I think it's an expensive knife set that we have, so she doesn't want to. I don't know. Why don't you put these steak knives in the
At that point,
washing machine?
Why buy an expensive set of steak knives?
Because they cut really well.
But the cheap ones you can put in the dishwasher. I don't.
They don't cut so well.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a toss-up.
We do have some jeans answers. You want to hear the jeans answers?
How often do you wash your jeans?
Abby says we wear jeans 2 times before we wash them. I think that's a good rule.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let's see. Gail said wash jeans depends on what I did while wearing them. At the most 3 times wearing before washing. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm probably the same way.
Sometimes I'll go 3 if I have I haven't been kneeling down or I haven't,
Were you sweating?
Yeah. That
depends.
That does make a difference.
Kat said I wear jeans 2 to 3 times before I wash them. I agree. Miss Mary Jane said I wash jeans every time I wear them.
Oh, okay.
See, the only thing I'll give to that is you don't get the fit of the jeans. Like, there's nothing like the fit of the jeans right after you wash them. That's like the true fit. As you let it go a couple more times, they get a little bit looser. The fit of them is a little bit looser.
I always find my jeans tighter after
That's what I mean.
wash.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but
they're not. They're tighter in the fact that they go back to their like true form.
Okay. Sometimes it's hard to.
I guess. Yeah.
Button them.
See, I'm not a fan of like baggy looking jeans. Like you can tell when someone's jeans aren't like fitting them properly.
Right.
I don't like that.
Okay.
So I will say I do like that right after you wash them.
I do have to say that it was it last year or the year before? I was 58 before I was satisfied with jeans. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It took me that long to find, and I can't. I think it's a Levi 550.
I don't think anyone is looking for the exact number.
Relaxed. No,
I don't think there's anyone out there that's like, oh, Pete, tell me this so I can get it. So I can get it. I want the same jeans as Pete Braley. People like you, but I don't think they like you that much.
You always catch me on these things.
Anyways.
No, but it took me 58 years to finally say, that's what I'm comfortable in.
Jeans are a tough thing because you get your pairs of jeans. Mm-hmm. Because this is the thing about jeans is even the same, like you were saying, Levi's 550. Each pair of those Levi's 550 is a different fit on you. Like they feel different.
They are.
So
why
you
is that?
You find a favorite pair of jeans.
Yeah.
And then eventually they either get too old or you outgrow them somehow, and it's the most depressing. I think that's the
saddest day for you.
Yeah. I had a pair of jeans that I loved in high school, but they got a hole in them. I had to throw them away.
Yeah.
I still miss those jeans.
Oh.
I still try and chase those jeans down. Try and find a new pair. I haven't.
You didn't memorize the right number and all that stuff. See,
No. I did. Did you hear the first part I made?
Yeah.
Each one of those is different.
And isn't it weird? I mean, why? Why, if they're the same brand, design, size, why are they different?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Justin did say it took you so long to find jeans because you were rocking those stylish tracksuits, like those old pictures of you with hair, rocking those windbreaker suits.
Oh yeah. Justin liked those, I guess.
Yeah, he comments on the tracksuits on a daily basis.
Tracksuits come up often.
Yeah. Yep.
Came across a meme a couple of days ago that I actually wrote a blog about it yesterday. You can find that at petebraley.com. And it talks about the weird things that make you happy as an adult.
Ah.
You know, I just realized I could give this whole thing as a tease and then go, if you want more, go to my website. I hate it when people do that. Do you also?
Yes.
You know, if you...
That's why I'm glad you're not doing it.
Yeah. A friend of mine said the other day he was listening to the radio and he was listening to the 1 o'clock news, and because he was coming home from lunch, and they had a story that he was interested in. And sure enough, they read one line and they said, to learn more, go to our website. He was like, I don't want to go to your website. I want to know the story now.
That's how you generate money.
Yeah. So anyway, this meme, weird things that make you happy as an adult, writing with a nice pen. I used to think I was the only one until Sarah was like that. She was like, oh, Dad, I got to go see if they have my favorite pen.
Maybe I just haven't reached that age. I've been a Bic guy.
Yeah.
My whole life, through high school, through college, until now. I have a pack of 100 of these.
Right.
I think I've had it since high school.
But
still have some left. But I wouldn't consider this a nice pen.
But if you had no pens in your room or your house or whatever, would you go to the store and buy that pen?
Yes, because they're cheap and I can get 100 of them. Plus, I lose them.
But that's your nice pen.
I guess. You know what pens I do? The Pilot, G7 or whatever. You know those clicky pens? Mm-hmm. The only problem I have is it's kind of like a gel pen, so it rubs off in your hand.
Yes.
And so I had to stop using them.
I thought you were going to say, one of the things that frustrates me is those clicky pens, which, we all love to play with at times,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
But it has that little, what do you call it? That little tab that grabs your pocket when you go in? What am I trying to say? It's like on your Bic pen.
Okay.
Let me have it.
Okay. Oh, if it breaks off?
This thing here.
Yeah.
This thing? It always breaks off on me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I guess I play
And then
with
for
it
me,
too much.
the pen's ruined after that.
Yeah, I mean, why bother?
See, I don't really think... one of the reasons I also use... This is a longer than we should be having about pens. I need to have a capped pen. I can't do a clicky pen because I'm a very fidgety person. I would annoy everyone.
You
with that
click
pen.
like crazy?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's why I originally had to do it in high school, because teachers would be very mad if I kept clicking pens.
I used to work with a guy. Remember JR, who's passed away?
Yeah.
But JR was like that. He would always have a clicky pen, and I don't know if it was a nervous.
It is funny because, you click the pen, and to you, it's like you don't hear it. Like, you're just doing it.
Yeah.
Whatever. But to somebody, to everybody else, it could really piss them off.
We would be in meetings, and we'd say, would you put it down, please?
Right now, this is great because a podcast would be the worst place for me to have one of those pens. You guys would hear it the entire show.
Weird things that make you happy as an adult, freshly clean sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to
Pretty
get
nice.
into bed, yeah.
Although I'll fight you on this. Trish says
fight me?
fresh sheets that you hang outside.
Yeah, she said that on my Facebook post.
She always says she's super excited when she's like, Matt, did you notice that the sheets were out so we hang dry them or something,
Yes,
whatever.
yeah.
I was like, no, was I supposed to notice? She was like, they smell great, don't
They
they?
were out
I'm
in the
like,
fresh air.
they're the same. I don't notice the difference. Also, we live by the ocean. If anything, they probably smell worse. I'm just going to be honest.
Number 3 is cleaning the dryer lint screen. Isn't that kind of cool?
No, that is my biggest pet peeve.
Really?
I hate it.
That's your top chore you hate.
Kind of. Especially when, see, this is unreasonable of me, but I get really mad when the person before me doesn't empty it.
Okay.
But when I do laundry and I take my laundry out of the dryer, I never empty.
You never empty.
Because that's not something you do. You do it before you do
Right,
laundry.
right.
It bugs me every time.
Don't eat my headphone cord.
Charles, what are you
Chewing
doing?
my
there?
headphone
We got
cord.
food. You
Yeah.
don't need to eat that.
Number 4, using your favorite spatula. I wasn't really sure about that, but I thought, while I was away, it was different working in Sarah's kitchen and Marla's kitchen, like my own tools, but...
I like that old metal one we have with a wood handle.
Yes.
It's my favorite.
Enjoying coffee before anyone else wakes up.
See, I give you the opposite. My favorite is not coffee, but just like being awake at night when no one else is awake.
Okay. So you got the other end of the
I really
spectrum.
like that, yeah.
And number 6 is having plans canceled. And you might say, what? Mm-hmm. But yeah, if your plans get canceled, it's like, ooh, so I can sit around in my sweats,
Yes.
watching movies,
So 100%.
Time for Braley's Bizarre But True. These are bizarre but evidently true stories that we find on the internet.
Let's get weird.
Santa Barbara firefighters launched a cliffside rescue mission earlier this month. It was October 4th. Crews were dispatched to Hope Ranch Beach after receiving reports of a person dangling from a cliff. People passing by were shocked when they saw a person holding on to the side of the cliff, and they called for help. After crews arrived with ultra-terrain vehicles, fire engines, a truck, and a drone, firefighters soon discovered the people that were hanging from the cliff. The person was a mannequin. Turns out the mannequin was left there from a movie shoot just days earlier. The fire department was not upset, though. I thought they'd have this big thing, well, you better reimburse us. The fire department wasn't upset. They say it's better to call them than to not call them.
True. What they should do is they should fine the production, whoever it was, for littering.
For littering?
Is what they should do.
Is good. Yeah.
Just to be, just to teach them a lesson. Don't leave your mannequins on the side of the road. Recycle your mannequins, people.
Yes, please.
Come on.
So we have, that's really all I had for today.
Let's see.
Kind of we don't do Monday, so.
Abby did say we're just frozen solid the whole time, so it preserves us. That's a good point.
Pretty much.
Just like Walt Disney.
Yeah.
Except he doesn't unfreeze.
No, that's a myth.
Is it, though? Is it, though? Is it his, it's just his head, right? Walt Disney's head? Or is that somebody else?
Ted Williams.
That's what it is.
Ted Williams, weird kids,
so
had his head frozen.
So it's Walt Disney's full body, full
It's a myth.
human body, and then Ted Williams. How do you know?
Because I think the myth has been debunked in books and things.
Probably by people from Disney.
Probably.
They're probably like, no, we don't have it. It's probably in Cinderella's castle.
We walk right by it. We don't know it.
They prop it up so that he can watch the fireworks.
There you go.
I guarantee. It's like the what do you call them? I want to call it a steeple, but I know it's probably not a steeple, but like the point of the castle. It's up there.
I think it would be steeple, wouldn't it?
No one can see that far, Who knows?
True.
Maybe it's the little ball on top of the castle. It's just his dome. Let's see. We got a lot of chats.
Yes, that's been a busy thing. Good to see it.
Gail said, I'm not sure why the knives don't go in. Something to do with the edge. Dana, any thoughts?
The edge of the knives would get dulled, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Trish just gets so mad whenever I put the knives in there.
All right, homework. I'll do that
I
today.
run on efficiency, Trish.
Yes.
It makes more sense to put it in the dishwasher. Please. Anyways, big news. I might buy a new frying pan. I know. Did we talk about my frying pan?
If we did, it was a long time ago.
It's like my first adult purchase.
Fill everybody
I bought
in.
my own frying pan. I was cooking eggs like on a daily basis.
Yep.
Bugged me that Trish's cast iron pan, skillet,
great.
whatever you call it,
It's great.
is great, but you got to hand wash it every time. And
you
I
have
was
to hand wash it.
I was cooking eggs every day, so it was getting tedious. I wanted something I could put in the dishwasher. I bought myself a dishwasher safe frying pan.
And we were very proud of them.
Purchasing error. I got one of the small ones, which it works, but I kind of want a bigger one, so I might buy a new frying pan.
Look at that.
I know everyone's excited.
Look at that.
We had some chats about pens.
Okay.
Val said Pilot gel pen, fine point, 0.7 millimeter.
I don't like fine points.
She knows. She knows what she likes.
Yeah.
I applaud you for that.
You know what my favorite pen is a flare pen. If you remember those from the 70s.
What is that, a feather?
Yeah, it's dip it in the
Back when you
inkwell.
were a kid, yeah. Yep. I thought you were going to go off about these flare pens.
I know. It's a pen I like.
Okay. I thought you were going to tell us about them.
No.
What's so great about them? They write with flair.
I don't
It's
know.
in the name.
What did I write in the blog yesterday? I don't know. Look it up at petebraley.com. I don't know if it's the grip. I don't know if it's the ink flow. I don't know why we like these pens, but we do.
Abby said, after this discussion, I think you have in fact reached that age. You are passionate about your pens. You just kind of get to an age where you know what you like. You know, it just happens.
Somebody's getting very playful here.
Yeah, Diane said, I do love the scent of sheets off the line. However, because of somebody in my family have allergies, I can't do it.
Oh.
I just, maybe I'll try to pay attention more. I'll see if I notice a difference.
Well, we're getting, it's not really the weather to put them on the line. She just did
yesterday.
Oh, yesterday she did. Right?
Yeah, so see, but that would be next week's sheets, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll let you guys know next week if I notice a difference.
Stand by.
Let's see if we have anything else. Gary said, I love doing that. I get so much satisfaction doing it.
Doing what?
Yeah, I'm going to need to know. Was it clicking pens? Hanging sheets on the line? I don't know.
Probably the pen.
Gail said, my favorite pens are the ones my dad would give out with his company info on them. But also the saying, smile, God loves you. I would find these pens all over town in many hands. Love it.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kat said, Dad, you fell in love with them after your stroke because it was easier for you to write with.
Was that the reason?
Shout out to Kat for the reason.
I forget these things.
I don't even know what a flare pen... Wait, are those what you guys use all the time?
Yeah, the black one.
Oh, it's like a marker.
It is.
It's kind of like a...
It's a small Sharpie.
Yeah.
It's a small Sharpie.
That's what a flare pen is. Okay.
Stop it.
Oh, removing the dryer lint is what he loves doing. It's just...
I don't know what it is. There's just something about it.
I'll give you this. It's more... I don't enjoy doing it ever, but it's more satisfying doing it when it's like there's a lot of lint.
Oh, yeah.
And I know what you're going to say. That's not safe. I'm just like, after one load of laundry, if you do a big load of laundry, the whole thing's pretty much coated in
Right.
So
it
that
depends on
is
what
more
you're
satisfying than like, you ever go to take it out and you pull it out and there's like just a little bit of lint on it? And you're like, to be safe, I should probably empty this, but you can barely get it.
Yeah.
But we do. We're a safe household. I just want everyone to know. That's it. If I missed anything, send us a DM or an email or something.
Boy, what a day, huh? Dryer lint.
And pens. Who knew that would be...
Yeah.
That's it. That's where it takes off. Pens.
That's what this show's all about.
Yep. Pens.
Yep. That'll do it for today. Hopefully we started your day off on a good note, because that is always our goal here. If you enjoy what we do, we ask you to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We are live here on YouTube weekday mornings at 8 o'clock, and also available throughout the day on YouTube, of course, and on all of your favorite podcast apps. And don't forget, you can reach us anytime. Leave us a voicemail at 774-473-9910. Leave you with a thought for the day today, and our thought is, success isn't about how your life looks to others. It's how it feels to you.
Boom.
All right. No matter what, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.